56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules. According to Reddit, number 56. I wrote the ridiculous coffee making rules for my workplace, but I had my reasons. I was a woman on the edge. The coffee was unbearable, and every time it was bad, I would have a parade of people through my office complaining and a deluge of emails wasting my time. So I wrote a guide, rules, if you will, on how to use the extremely simple drip coffee maker in the break room. I emailed them to everybody. I put 2 copies in the break room, one of them in the cupboard where the ground coffee was kept. I went through it with people who didn't understand. Minutes of everyone's time was wasted, no improvement. Endless complaints to me, more of my time wasted. By the time I was fed up of even hearing the word coffee, the sound of the coffee maker caused me to flinch. So I ordered prepackaged coffee grounds to take the measurement difficulty out of the equation. How can you get that wrong? I thought, naively. On the day of what I was sure would be the new world, a coffee nirvana, I went to the coffee machine with high expectations. The senior partner had beaten me to it. She had put 4 sachets of coffee into the machine and added enough water to make 6 cups of coffee. The first mouthful nearly killed us. I went over it again with her and returned to my office, confident that this was a one-time problem. After lunch, I went back to try and get a cup of coffee. My expectations were not so high. I witnessed another senior partner carefully opening the sachet of grounds and reach for teaspoon. She carefully spooned out a quarter of the sachet into the machine, filled the machine with enough water for 12 cups, and triumphantly threw the rest of the sachet away. I waited. We tasted it together. She was appalled. She had no idea why it was so weak. I started a new pot, slowly filling with despair as it brewed. I couldn't shake one thought. I work for a doctor's surgery. These people prescribe. I went back to my office. I ordered a giant container of respectable instant coffee and the padlock. I keep the ground coffee locked in my desk. I brew 4 pots a day. This takes less time than the complaints. And on my day off, they make do with instant. We have a kettle. People are welcome to bring their own filter and coffee with it, and they will. Until someone can be trusted to make a pot of coffee with which is not so awful as to inspire 8 people to email me multiple times a day, each one of them hitting reply all to create a small email firestorm in my inbox. This is the way things have to be. What a ridiculous story. Hello everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. I have misplaced my Vicks, and that is the last thing that I need to misplace because I can feel my nose already closing up. So hopefully you're all having a good day. Hello Jessica. Hello Succubus. Ooh. Hello Evan. Hello Detroit. Faith and Sedasia. And hello Sean Watson. Pokemon Go says there's no... Oh wait, no. Sean Watson says there's no Pokemon Go allowed at his work. It's too hazardous. Well, as long as everybody's safe. You know what I'm talking about? As we travel up this list, we arrive at number 55. If someone is issued a refund because the decorator messed up, it comes out of my commission because I made the sale, even though I had nothing to do with the screw up. Well, that's a shit rule. And that's what this whole list is going to be, is shit rules. So, number 54. Former job at a law office, one of the partners sent an email to the entire staff that employees were not allowed to gossip in the building. Oh, a good one. Okay, what's everyone gossiping about, you ask? Well, said partner was divorcing his wife and sleeping with one of the associate attorneys in the firm. But, don't gossip. Interesting. Megan's like, I'm just tuning in. What's going on? I was just thinking about Pokeballs, Megan. I was just thinking about Pokeballs. As we travel up the list, we arrive at number 53. I work for federal government, so there are tons and tons of rules. Most of them are for good reason. The only one I really hate, though, is that we have to pay to join the water cooler club to use the water cooler. It's like $30 every month or two. Like, I get it. Taxpayers should be on the hook for extravagant purchases, and there are certain perks you get in the private sector that you don't get in the public sector, and vice versa. I just don't think it's the height of decadence to want decent water. They say we can just use the fountains, but the fountains are disgusting. This isn't the local post office either. This is a major department's main building in DC, and they make us pay to use a water cooler. Wow, dude. Oh, man. That is impressive. I like that Sean said, "Shut up, Meg." In case you don't recognize that reference, it is a Family Guy reference. He doesn't mean anything malicious to you, Meg. So there's that. Detroit says, I just realized I can listen to Kyle while eating my sandwich. Wow, you're living the life, man. You're living the life. Good morning, Lizelle. And let's travel up this list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules. Arriving at number 52. Previous job, given a tablet and a locker, had to look for a desk to sit on every morning. Stupid, caused unnecessary friction, waste of time, inefficient, and many occupied the same desk every day anyway. They piled junks on their desk and no one else dared to sit. Once my manager had a mental breakdown, he hid in other floor away from us. It was ridiculous having to walk that far to get him multiple times a day. What? Okay, man, let's continue here. Number 51. The VP of our company just held a mass meeting to tell all of us that we can't have pictures or plants or food of any form of non-office supplied object on our desk. Tons of coworkers have family pictures of their kids, finger paintings pinned up on the cubicle walls. All that has to be removed. People were pissed. Interesting. Somebody said that's the first sign you should leave. If you need to exert that kind of control, or if they need to exert that kind of control over you, it means other things are failing. It's true. What is the point of that? Is that like such a hardcore distraction? You're not allowed to have anything to decorate your desk to make you feel like you're not just a drone in the machine that is this whole thing that you're doing on a daily basis? Like, fuck me, man. A little bit of something to break up the monotony of wanting to not kill everybody every fucking day, going to work and doing the same thing over and over. That's why a lot of people can't hack it. You know what I mean? It's because life sucks. And it's not about doing things that you want to do. It's about doing what society says that you must to earn whatever amount of money you need to do whatever. A lot of people can't just be satisfied. They need to have what other people have. But to do that, they need to jump through certain hoops that society has erected for them. But the crazy thing is, you gotta have fun where you can have fun. This is why I love the Japanese people, because they work hard, but they play fucking hard, and they're not gonna let religion or what other people think about them get in the way of them having some fucking fun, because unwinding is extremely important. It's very important for all of us to have outlets that we can utilize and stay balanced as people. Otherwise, we're just fucking bottles of a carbonated beverage getting shook up to the point where one day something's got to give, man. And telling your workers that they can't have a little picture of Maggie Simpson on the wall, or a little Funko Pop figure on their desk to just feel like, hey, this is who I am, and let's not forget, let me be tethered to the fact that I'm still a person, and even though I'm just doing this thing to make ends meet that I may not like, that I'll soon be able to get out of here, just to be able to glance over and see other things that are going on. Dude, you are trying to make people kill people in the workplace. So have a little insight, man. Have a little oh my God, what a world. Megan saying 1:30 a.m. in Japan. Damn, girl, you up late. Faith says it's 11:30 for me. It's 12:30 for me, and that's why I wanted to stream now, to give some people a little lunchtime monkey ball. Chicken Permission says, hey, what's up? Just got here. What's up with you? You dirty. As we move up to 56 friggin' ridiculous, move up through it. Up through 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules, we arrive at number 50. Oh, wow. And number 50 reads, not necessarily a company rule, but certainly an employee-created rule. I just started working at an IT company with pretty serious security rules regarding everyone's computer. You have to lock your computer whenever you get up to go to anywhere for any amount of time. The kicker is if you forget to lock your computer, anyone who passes by and notices sends out a company-wide email saying that you will bring donuts for your entire floor tomorrow and put them in the break room. If you don't bring the donuts, you are forced to go to trial with our official donut committee, under which you are allowed to prove that you were forced to leave your computer open for whatever reason. If you challenge the ruling and fail, you have to bring donuts twice. I don't know how this rule happened or who enforced it, but apparently it's a real thing. I want some damn donuts, and you can make that happen by going to https://streamlabs, no spaces, .cam/CYAEL. That's my name, and I'm sticking to it. Bing bang. Can't believe I have to pre-order Destiny again. But I really do want to play with people, so I guess that's the price I'll pay, huh? Speaking of which, oh no, wait, don't mind that. That's a canvas that I want to print out and get sent to me. Kyle, plan Destiny. If you are on PS4 or even on PC, because I'm going to probably end up playing it on there at some point, go ahead and, oh shit, thank God I didn't click enter on that, because that is not what I wanted it to be. You know what I'm talking about? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm doing something. I'm in the middle of something. You're just the worst. Okay, so there it is. There's that. Go ahead and join that. It'll be our little clan that we'll have on PC and PS4 for Destiny. And I don't know, I'll probably make a proper trailer for it later. As we travel up this list, we arrive at number 49. Not current job, but at my last job at a store/cafe, an unspoken rule, as in my manager and I were never told this by our boss, but it was that there was not allowed to let a health inspector see anything that they come to inspect while still getting a good grade. What? We followed the health and safety laws, but our bosses didn't. We were on the smaller stores and cafes in the chain of 20 plus stores and cafes. The health inspector must have realized that it was the company's fault for all of the health and safety breaches because we, the staff, were given near full marks on staff and health and safety responsibilities, but the boss's responsibilities were always a different story. No fly killer in the store, despite them being attracted by our bakery part and us having a fly killer out back for a month, but no one was sent to install it. No mouse/rat traps, only one in the sink. The law requires 2, one for hands and one for dishes. Okay. No hot water. The counter we were put coffee down was, oh my God, lick my crotch. Oh boy. Okay. No hot water. No on the counter where we put coffee down wasn't nailed down, and we actually had a customer attempt to sue over spilled coffee. Some of our bakery was expired, but we were made to put it in because according to the company's food manager, they looked okay, so they must be okay. Oh, the list goes on. Our manager ended up showing the health inspector months of emails and texts and WhatsApp. How old are you? Messages informing the bosses of these health and safety breaches and asking them to be fixed, all of which were promptly ignored. Later that day, our boss calls and screams over the phone at my manager, tells him that it's all our fault and it's our job to make sure that the health inspector never finds out about all that. Nah, nigga, we ain't your kids. You know what I mean? We ain't here to shuffle all these skeletons into a closet because you're a dumb bitch and we're supposed to preserve your reputation for people. When you wrong, nigga. Admit to that shit, own up. I got time for this. As we roll up to number 48, former job, you couldn't eat at your desk. The team managers, however, were pretty tolerant. On a hot day, they would sometimes even hand out popsicles. Oh, that's so great. The regulation people, who were especially in charge on the weekends when no team managers were around, were very strict with us. A colleague of mine was shouted at because she ate a small pretzel, which was her breakfast. Then again, some colleagues would casually eat a whole pizza or kebab while making a huge mess. Yeah, out roasting people over eating. Shut the fuck up. Oh, man. Faith says, I joined that thing. I saw that, Faith, and I would make you a administrator if I knew how. You know your interface is bad when, you know what I mean? Like when you can establish a clan, right? Here's the clan we got on Bungie.net. And then, you go and you're like, oh, there are the members. So you click the member and then you go, I want to make this person a mod or something. There's message, there's invite to. This is for me to invite you to the clan that you are already in. You know what I mean? And then there's mute and report. Fantastic. So, let's see, I go back and go to the clan settings perhaps. Okay. General settings, admin, join, and new member options. Okay. So here I am. All right. Member sections. Clan chat, settings, clan profile. Clan join options, level to allow guided games. New member level, clan language. What the hell? There's nothing here. Allow admins to invite other people. Allow admins. How do I establish admins? Do you get what I'm saying? It is just a fucking loop. Stupid. At any rate, man. So we travel up this list, we get to number 47. I'm a lifeguard, and I'm not allowed to use a whistle. When did they not allow lifeguards to use whistles? Oh no. God, the world we live in is strange. Why? I think it's just his specific instance. Like wherever he is, for whatever reason, his boss dicks won't allow him to use a whistle. So I guess he just got to scream his head off when shit's going down, because that'll be able to get over the noise of everybody and their dumbass kids out on some dumb event. You know what I mean? People get loud when they're out. What's one voice shrieking amidst others? Oh boy. So somebody says, yeah, I'm going to need an explanation to believe this. And he says, I work for a high-end luxury gym. Oh, let's call it Equator. Members are very entitled here and get offended and embarrassed if a whistle is blown at them. They can be swimming at each other head on And I still can't use a whistle or risk getting written up because, feelings are more important than safety. Well, when I guess the money to back it up is what it's all about. Yeah, it's funny. It's all fun and games until somebody hires a lawyer and files a lawsuit. So I guess that's what really dictates what can and can't happen in the world. It's not about wrong and right. It's about who has more money. So, I guess you guys can be stupid and wrong all you want as long as you got the money to back it up. But you don't get to be stupid and wrong and be broke. You know what I'm talking about? So remember that, my nigga. Don't say you didn't learn anything today. I love you all. Big Worm Kevin says, I will join your clan today, Kyle. Yes, Kevin. I imagine you as the dwarf Gimli in Lord of the Rings saying, and my axe. Yeah. Matthew says he finally made it to a stream. Proud of you. Nawaf is saying hi to YouTube as if I am YouTube itself. Yes, I am YouTube. I am screwing my own channel over by demonetizing all my videos because I'm weird like that. And, I would rather make people happy by keeping things the way they are. But I'm just going to keep changing it in ways that don't benefit anybody and actually are almost like a detriment to the way things used to work. Oh boy. So as we go up to number 46, someone says, I work from home. On Tuesdays, the gardener and maid are here, so I have to wear pants. What a ridiculous rule. Well, you call the shots, homie. Can't you pay? No. I guess that doesn't make sense. No. I mean, like, you should pay for hot bitch gardeners and maids where you don't have to wear pants. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Faith has a maid outfit. Faith says, I have to go to class. Not sure what we're doing, so I might be back. Well, take it easy, Faith. And everybody be careful. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day and that things are making sense for you as we roll up to number 45 on the list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules. Number 45, how to workplace time our bathroom breaks and deduct them from the allotted 15-minute breaks or lunch. We had to see the office manager to get a key to open the restroom. As soon as we left his office, he would start a timer. When we got back, he would stop the timer and tell you how much time you needed to deduct from your lunch break or next break. They watched our breaks like a hawk. Also, if you made a mistake, they would stand over you and time you while you fixed it and deduct that from your lunch or breaks. You couldn't bring anything that smells for lunch, and they had no way of heating anything up. I worked out my contract and split. Somebody said I would troll the hell out of the manager, just pee in the sink, then go ask for the bathroom key, be gone for 21 seconds, give him the key back, do this often, confuse the fuck out of them while simultaneously interrupting his day 30 times. Worth it. Wow, man, the world is an interesting place. Just like my slowly congesting nostrils. Haha. Sedasia. Well, let's roll up to number 44. We can't personalize our workplace. There are no nameplates. Sorry, I thought I heard something. We can't personalize our workspace. There are no nameplates on anyone's workstations either. No pictures, no mementos, nothing but work stuff. It's bad enough that we are jammed into an open floor plan and have to spend many hours at our desk, but they deny us the ability to make it more enjoyable. Petty. It seems that this is a pretty consistent thing that I was not aware of in the workplace. You know? I guess I'm so used to, trendier workplaces or game developing places or stations that people just use to edit, very personal type shit. So this kind of awful scenario seems terrifying and sad. Kyle, you should start your own clan for Destiny. Well, Fat Raikage seems to be some manner of jackass, so there's a link for it. What we're gonna do is continue up this list. Number 43. I am a desktop engineer. I fix PCs and printers. Can we stop for a minute and appreciate Fat Raikage, guys? He didn't mean any harm by not being around and not knowing, but it's just so, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Woo, it's just delicious. It's just delicious. So as we continue, number 43, I am a desktop engineer. I fix PCs and printers. I have to have a tidy desk at all times in case a visitor wanders through. I am still not sure why I'm supposed to do my job. Interesting. He doesn't know where he's supposed to do his job. He just does it. I love it. I love it. I'm supposed to have a tidy desk. Bitch, I fix computers. Where do you want me to do this? Where do you want me to do this? He says, yeah, I'm not a real engineer. I get it. I love that engineers in the comment section are like, you're not a real engineer. I'm the engineer around here, buddy. Fat Raikage says, I guess I can join for both PC and PS4. Go ahead and do that because, you know, even though soon I plan to get Destiny 2 again because I need to move shit to PSN cash wise, but then I may see myself getting it on PC if enough people are interested in playing it there. Whatever. Number 42, our workplace started a friendly post-it war. Oh my god. With the office across the street that went on for about half a day. Honestly, all of the pictures were safe. Jessica E donated $3.84. That's a very strange number. And I want to play the my man, thing that I do. But I also realize that you're a woman, so it's my like, man. Should I get like a you go girl type bullshit? No, that would be whack. I love you and appreciate you, Jessica E. That 384 is the first score today. Ooh, bing bong. So here we go though. Forgot what I was doing. Number 42. Our workplace started a friendly post-it war with the office across the street that went on for about half a day. Honestly, all of the pictures were safe. Just Metroid, Samus, Mario, emojis, super basic stuff. The pieces were getting pretty good too, and it was clear both offices were having a blast, thinking of the next fun design. Our CEO walked by around 4 p.m. that day, saw the post-it art, and asked what it was. We explained, just a post-it war with that office. Would you like to join us in the next mural? She said she didn't get it. She didn't get the concept of a post-it war, so we spent a few minutes trying to explain what it was about. You make art out of post-it notes, and whoever has the best mural wins. Simple stuff. She kind of laughed it off, but it was clear to all of us that she didn't quite understand why somebody would do it. What a silly millennial thing, she must have thought. The next morning, an office memo was on everyone's desk saying that no one was allowed to put post-its on windows. We had to take all of our art down, and when we asked the office manager what the fuck we did wrong, she explained to the CEO quite literally, she explained that the CEO quite literally still didn't understand it and banned post-its for that reason. Well, when you don't understand it, it's the devil. You know what I'm talking about? That music is the devil. I don't get it, so I don't need it. I don't want it around here. Well. Hello, Widowmaker. It looks like the breasts in your user picture look a little bit bigger than Widowmaker's actual breasts, but I mean, if it reflects who you are in real life, then I guess I'll allow it. Jessica E says it's 80 degrees and raining there. I'm a bit jealous. You know what I need is that Vicks, and I need to find it. It's the type of thing It's the type of thing I wouldn't see the point in removing from the desk. So wherever it is, the mystery continues. So, as we continue up, we reach number 41. At my old job, HR held a meeting to tell us that there was too much swearing on the sales floor. Someone raised their hand and pointed out that swearing is very common in our industry, and that is the way that our customers speak. HR later sent out a memo explaining that swearing should be limited to conversations with clients. It was amazing. Nigga, words have as much power as you give them. Shut the fuck up. Do people who try to perpetuate such a hilarious safe space live in some sort of bubble? Do they want to kill themselves when real life attacks, when people die, when people have heart attacks, when people get cancer? You know what I mean? When families start falling ill, can you and your not swearing protect your stupid, fragile sensibilities from real life, bitch? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Okay, so Tia Sandy says she just came into the stream and it was at the best time because I was talking about boobies and intriguing. Detroit says, why do you always seem to have a congested nose? That's the real question, isn't it, Detroit? That's the real question. So another amusing thing is that Selena Guerrero seems to have rolled into the stream saying, hi, Kyle, spelled Cyeal. Jesus Christ. I got to really resist not putting you in gay baby jail just for that kind of madness. You losing a fight with your keyboard right now. You also then say, hey, Hannah, who is not here in the stream chat or, in person. Hannah is probably in the stream chat, but she may be driving and not even typing right now. So the fact that you said, hey, Hannah is musing. The fact that you spelled Hay, you know what I mean? Hannah loves horses, but hay is for horses. And Stripes isn't here either, unless, again, she is lurking as well. This is just a fundamentally confusing comment. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 0 out of 5. 0 out of 5. I'm sorry. You do this to yourself, okay? How about that? I love you, though. So let's roll up to number 40. Men can't wear shorts. However, women can wear dresses and skirts. What the fuck do they think? We all walking around with monster dongs that would hang out the bottom of our shorts? It's hot and I want to wear shorts. Oh, people just abusing that power at the workplace. Or in the workplace. Here we go, number 39. This handbook can be changed without notice at the company's discretion. So medical leave, 3 days medical leave per year. Fine, I'll use my PTO and expect to get disability for the remaining time. After I have major surgery and addendum 2 weeks later, medical leave for surgery must have written documentation from a doctor outlining your recovery schedule and when you may return to work. When I return on a limited schedule 6 weeks later, the HR manager comes into my office. You didn't have the authorization letter before surgery, so you better be here to face the unfortunate circumstances of disciplinary action. While I'm at it, since I'm under contract for 5 years, does anybody know about the legal definition of peonage? Somebody said that's ridiculous. Why didn't they tell you about it? I even have asshole professors who will even put it in writing that if any policy changed on the syllabus, which is essentially a contract, they will inform the class about it before it goes into effect, which they are, typically, I want to say contractually obligated to do. Again, really, the world we live in is not about being wrong or right. Like I've said before, it's about who got the most money and who can really, who can pay a lawyer to just bat that tennis ball back and forth in a court of law. So, people who do wrong things know that they're doing wrong things. They just do it because they're under the impression that they can get away with it. Probably because A, they can, probably because B, they have, or C, all of the above. But they definitely wouldn't try it unless they were under the impression they'd get away with it. So what stops them, much like a guy who's raping people, is one person going, nah, nigga, you can't do this. It always comes back to rape. We'll call it Rapeman's Law. Number 38, if you are stuck in traffic on the way to work, you must email the CEO. Oh, he got time for that? Phone calls and texts are not permitted, only email, Hold on, let me break out that app, you know. Dearest douchebag CEO, I bet you totally read these because you're bored as hell, but allow me to include a picture of where I am on the road where an accident has just occurred. Oh, you are so strange. What is wrong with you? You want emails. You're a weird guy. So as we roll up to number 37, not my current job, but I used to work for some crazy people. You had to stand in a specific area while eating so they could see you on the camera. Nice. I get all up in that camera. You know what I'm talking about? Don't talk to the customers longer than 3 minutes unless you're making a big sale. Even then, keep it short. Intriguing. Answer the phone within 2 rings. Keep the conversation to less than 30 seconds. You can't talk to your coworkers outside of work. What? You don't get to call shots like that, nigga. You don't get to dive into people's lives, and you know that they weren't paying them enough. Here's why. Because they're ridiculous rules. That's the list that we're on right now. By the way, 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules, and the bottom line is, okay, if the rule is ridiculous, then you're not getting paid enough. I can tell you right now, if I was getting paid enough on the job for somebody to say some shit like, hey, you better not talk about anything that you do at this job outside of this workplace. If the money was right, I'd be like, yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't be writing about it in no punk ass list, but here they are listing this shit after bullet point saying you can't talk to your coworkers outside of work, which is, again, is a dumb rule. A, you can't enforce that. This is a person's real life. But B, they're obviously not getting paid enough to where it's not an issue. So the last bullet point says you can't talk to your coworkers while at work, even if there was not a single customer in the store. What? You can't talk to your coworkers while at work. I love it. Boy, this sounds like some kind of like crook operation. You know what I'm talking about? Like some mafia or something. Sorry, stream. Looks like Sarah's here. Sarah Bishop says, hello, fam. Oh, yeah. Sylvia says, snark. Not sure what the hell that means. We're going to have to Google that one, man. Urban Dictionary, snark. Here we go. A small sound that is emitted through the nose and the mouth, usually a compressed laugh or a snort, often accompanied with a small grin, smirk, or sneer. You mean like it's some form of snigger? Like a chuckle? I said snigger, but it sounded close to that other word. Uh-oh. Bing bong. Watch YouTube go, hey, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and Google snigger. Just so that YouTube doesn't lose its mind. This is a word, in case you didn't know, YouTube. And it means to laugh at the misfortune of another. I didn't know that it had anything to do with the context or the content that you were laughing at. I can't snigger at something that's just hilarious. You know what I mean? It's got to be misfortune. Stop trying to tell me what I want to do. Can you imagine if you looked up the phrase laughter and it said to laugh at a cow falling over? So you mean if a cow didn't fall over, then it's not really laughing that I'm doing this something else. What is on this list anymore? Man, I was trying to find this canvas on Amazon and it was like 50 friggin' bucks, but I could get it via this site for about 30. So that's what we're gonna end up doing. Wow, you know what I mean? So as we roll up to number 36, it says it's not like this anymore, but for a while they attempted to have a dress code. Guys had to wear collared shirts, but Hawaiian style shirts were totally acceptable. You could not wear jean shorts, but jean overalls shorts were okay. Yes. Yes, dude. Jean overalls shorts. Oh my God. Oh, just imagine a man in that. Looks like it's time to work, boys. Have that on my desk by Friday. You know what I'm talking about? Just like with glow sticks. Oh my God. Oh my God, what a mockery I'd make of a workplace. I got sent home one day because my shorts weren't fingertip length. What does that mean? We were tech support. No one ever saw us. That was the best part. Brilliant. I like to think they're all Indian. Okay. Thank you for calling tech support. Do you want to know what I am wearing? A nice Hawaiian shirt with my jean overalls. Chutney. Number 35 on the list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules reads as follows. I work in retail, and we have on-call shifts. Your name will be listed on the schedule for a certain time as a call-in, so you have to call 1 hour before your shift to figure out if they need you to work for the day. For example, you would be listed as on call for 2 p.m. and wouldn't know until 1 p.m. if you were working that evening. If you didn't call in, it's considered not showing up for a shift, but there's no extra pay for the shift, whether they need you or not. So for 3 days of the week, I don't know if I have to work or not. I can't make any solid plans to do anything except call my work and ask if they need me. I can't imagine having children or the elderly that need to be taken care of because it would be such a hassle to arrange care for them just an hour before work. Well, bing bong. So number 34, my dad told me this one a while back. He used to work for a PR firm. The way he described the environment was to think The Office, but in the 1980s. Yeah, I bet a lot of old people watch The Office and go, "Oh man, that's just like me." Sorry, stream. Sarah Bishop says, I can't take anything because I'm pregnant. It's true. Sarah Bishop's always pregnant. It's like The Office, but with babies. Brr, brr, goo goo gaga goo goo. Sarah Bishop's always pregnant. Brr. Dimitri the Succubus says, I hate my grandmother. Whoa, bro. What the fuck did she do to you? She one of those just totally racist or, ignorant old people that's just set in their ways, and like an old dog, you're just gonna have to wait them out until they die because there's no point trying to change them now. You know what I mean? Fuck those niggers. Grandma, you can't say stuff like that. You heard me. And no filthy mother. Oh, stop it. Grandma, chill. Chill, Grandma. Grandma slice. You know what I'm talking about? Timid Cheetah says, will you be playing Destiny 2, Kyle? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I have a link for a clan that you need to join right now. And yes, I'm not even planning to enjoy Destiny 2, as I've said to many people before, but I am planning to play it in hopes of getting some footage of some hilarious moments. And just, I really want the game to be bare bones and just a cash grab so that they can charge people for the Destiny DLC, of which they have already planned 2 to be coming out. Release your fucking game. Don't just release like a t-shirt and call it an outfit, homie. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God. If you want these pants, you got to pay 30 more. I'm like, God damn, you know what I mean? And 30 would make sense in the context of the figurative pants analogy. You know what I mean? Because $30 for a pair of pants ain't that big a deal. But $30 for whatever corny ass DLC they're going to be rolling out as part of Destiny 2. The short answer to the story is yes. I will be playing Destiny 2. You're free to jump on board that with me, because even though I'm a tryhard in Overwatch and nobody can play with me, you guys will be able to play with me in that, because blah, blah, blah. Sarah Bishop says, I'm super fucking sick of being myself right now. Seriously, I need a break. I'm sorry, Sarah. But you've had children before, so you know what you were signing up for when pregnancy came to it. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying you knew what could have happened. Sometimes you need to stop before you break yourself off a piece of that penis cat bar. Give her a break. Give her a break. Sylvia says, that sounds like my mother, Kyle. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Your mother's too young to be acting like that. Is she single? Is that what the problem is? She need a man in her life laying down some pipe to take the edge off her dumbass. It's true. A lot of parents reach a point where they don't have hobbies or interests. They as people are uninteresting. And that's pretty sad when you sit somebody down and you ask them, hey, name 5 things that you're into. that you could speak at length about because you're passionate about it, and they can't hit you with anything. And part of it, you want to be like, oh, well, it's not their fault. They had a kid, and then their whole life had to become that kid to raise that kid and support that kid. But at the same time, think of it like this. Say if some freak accident happens and you have a baby with somebody right now, and unfortunately, even you may be thrust into a situation where you're forced to raise that kid alone. Does it suddenly make you uninteresting? Do you suddenly not have anything that you're about? You know what I mean? Are you planning to live your life, not having anything you're interested in? There's a difference between not having interests or passions and not being able to pursue your passions. There's a fine line. So it's nice to see you, Alexeus. Looks like Curious Jaffe was banned by Alexeus. No, he was timed out. They put him in gay baby jail. Curious Jaffe says Kyle streams were flooded with prego pussy. Oh my bing bong. Oh shit, Sarah Bishop. Sarah, you can't do that. You can't do that. He was just curious. I'm unblocking him, Sarah. Ugh. He was just curious. See, because his name is Curious. Kyle, you're being an idiot. Move the post along. We reach number 33. An old workplace had assigned desk locations for various things like phones and staplers. You were also only allowed 2 personal items on your desk. Oh, Jesus Christ. 2 personal items? I was written up because I brought my own red stapler, and it didn't fit between the lines put on the desk. Jesus Christ. Somebody say you should have burned the place down, man. Great minds think alike. The Kyle channel does not condone burning down your workplace because you don't fit into the lines. This isn't even like a figurative statement. Like, you don't fit the mold. You're not cutting it. You know what I'm talking about? He literally put something down that didn't fit between the lines. And then he got shit for it. Wow. Number 32. Business casual dress code even when I work at home. They Skype me to check. Nigga, what? I'm an intern for a small logistics company. They Skype you to check business casual dress code. They're seeing how much of a cuck you are. You can't let people get away with everything. Sarah Bishop says, fuck him, Kyle. That's not curiosity. He's making a stupid fucking comment. It's not curiosity if he didn't ask anything. The joke that I was making, it was a joke, Sarah Bishop. You remember those, right? You're emotional. You're pregnant. Calm down here, sweetie. The joke was that his name was Curious, so I was just calling him Curious. This comment in itself is pretty harmless. Kyle streams flooded with pregnant pussy. Obviously, it's not flooded. Oh! That one anime weeb says, I am pregnant right now. So there's 2 people in here that are pregnant. And he's right. The stream is essentially flooded now with pregnant women. Is it the fact that he wrote pussy that offends you? You gotta take it down a notch, man. The guy's not spamming the chat. The guy's not talking about killing Jews. You know what I mean? He doesn't want women to not be able to vote. It's not that edgy. He'll get banned in his own way, you know what I mean, if he wants to get banned, but this is not ban worthy. And if we had to take this dude to ban worthy court, even Faith wouldn't feel the need. I don't think Faith would twitch at a comment like that. And I love Faith, but she is just the warden of the gay baby jail. And the warden of the gay baby prison as well. So if it wouldn't make Faith twitch, I think you're just looking for an outlet. You know what I mean? And that guy's harmless. As much as we love Widowmaker right now, who says you are the best, Kyle, she's closer to spam than that guy is, and she's not even doing it intentionally. I say she, but it could be a man named Widowmaker with very like high aspirations, high dreams, serious dreams of becoming a woman, male to female. Bing bong. I'm kidding. Stop that. Stop talking about male to females. Widowmaker asks, "What's gay baby jail?" It's what we call being timed out in the stream. So there's that. Holy crap, Sylvia! I hope you're taking care of your chest. That's what matters. I'm kidding. I don't know you, Sylvia. I don't know anybody. Oh boy. Sarah says Faith would 200% ban him. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that it's a him. You can't say, oh, you also don't know that Faith would ban him. Wow, I almost forgot. I forgot from the time that I started speaking, what my point even was. I'm all over the place. So as we travel up this list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules, we reach number 31. Oh, damn. If we want to take a full 5-day week off, we need to use 2 vacation days, 1 personal, and 2 more vacation days. We can never use 3 vacation days straight. Interesting. Number 30. My agency has a 9-page document detailing how, where, and when someone can make and consume microwave popcorn. Cool. It's like there's like windows that open, and like only during those windows are you able to stand in a certain spot and make the popcorn. Can you imagine if something crazy happened? You know what I mean? And like there was like a dimensional monkey ball that opened. Oh shit, somebody got fucking roasted. What is it? It is timed out. Widowmaker got timed out. What did she say? Okay, thanks. And I am a she, so you can fuck me, Kyle. She didn't deserve that, Sarah. You gotta stop. You know what I mean? I guess it was a bit much. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I mean, if Widowmaker proves that she's a woman, then yeah, that won't be okay. You can't just time people out. You can't just put everybody in gay baby jail. Is it because she asked what gay baby jail was, so you wanted to personally acquaint her with it? That's messed up. You're so mad. Sarah Bishop is so crazy. You better stop going crazy, Sarah. That's like 1.5 strikes right there. Come on now. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at summertime. When Sarah Bishop's pregnant, everybody's getting timed out somehow. Creepy Boner says, hey, Kyle, I caught 2 in a row. Yeah. I could have said something sexually charged, but I'm not gonna. That's not who I am. Huh? Hey, guys, you want to hear a song I started writing? Volume warning. This is really going to piss somebody off because they do not come here for maximum Kyle bullshit. But the more you guys learn about this channel, the more you're going to be forced to understand that, you get maximum Kyle, you know what I mean? I can't just condense myself to one thing anymore. How come I can't seem to find Audacity, which is very strange. I would play it, but I'm not going to play the song. Sarah Bishop says, oh my God, Kyle, why is it adorable to you that Faith bans left and right, but if I rightfully time out, I'm a dick? Faith doesn't really ban a lot of people. You know what I mean? And neither do any of the moderators. None of the moderators ban unless it's so cut and dry, black and white, that I would have without a doubt not hesitated in banning people. Faith times out a lot of people, and she does it because people spam. That's pretty much the only thing that I don't like. And then Faith is a cunt about it too, and I love her for that because it's essentially a warning. It's a cunt. If you're being a cunt, and you're warning somebody, that's like giving them shit that they didn't deserve. Faith rolls out, son, and says, I wouldn't do that shit again. I'd tone that shit down if I were you. You know what I mean? So Sarah, get nuts and all caps in the stream chat if you want, right? But you're being emotional, and if you can't see it, I think I'll leave it to the stream to decide. Do you get what I'm saying? But don't mess with that wrench, Sarah Bishop. You're being a bit pregnant right now. As we travel up the list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace Sarah Bishops, we arrive at number 29. Wow. I worked as a call receiver. We never saw a customer. We were only on the phones with them. Rule: your hair must only be a natural color. Oh my God. Speaking of Faith, who had to dye her hair back just to go to school. I dyed my hair the exact same color that someone from a different shift had. I was reprimanded. I told them if the rule is not enforced for everyone, then they couldn't single me out. Their reasoning for letting the other person have that hair color but not me, mine was my real hair, dyed an unnatural color. Hers was a weave that could be changed very easily. Oh, really? Then why hasn't she been asked to change her hair? Because that shift is expensive. They gave up trying to convince me they were in the right. Wow. Wow. So here comes Sarah Bishop.
Kyle, I timed out that girl first and only time out I did, but you're lecturing me about it. And how to give a warning, which is a timeout. Again, the only timeout makes sense.
This is her first time in the stream. You've never seen her before because I've never seen her before. Just take it down a notch. Just take it down a notch, Sarah Bishop. Oh my God. Ooh, women, boy. Widowmaker, let this be a lesson to you. Don't get a baby in you because it'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up. It'll send the men running. That's the test of a true woman. You know what I'm talking about? As if she get that baby in there, and then the way that she just transforms into a succubus, if you will. You know what I'm talking about, Dimitri? As if the dude is just like, okay, I can deal with this. Stuff it all. Sorry, number 28. Once worked at a place with some mini boss, decided that since UPS trucks don't turn left, we shouldn't turn left either? What the fuck? I don't know or care how well that worked out for UPS, but this was a goddamn ambulance company with a 911 contract. I will turn left if and when I fucking need to turn left. What comedy, dude? What comedy? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do. I really need to pre-order this Destiny game, but I also don't want to. Flat out, period. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe if enough people join that clan, then I'll be obligated to. Number 27. Do not put half-used sweeteners back in the sweetener tray. Throw them away. I work with adults. Well, I like to think some people in that office are just not so hardcore not about wasting that they can't even throw away some sweetener that they couldn't finish.
I didn't want a full packet of sugar. I wanted half a packet of sugar. I'm gonna leave this open sugar for somebody who wanted. Damn.
Daddy Lexia says, okay guys, let's calm down. I do this daily for Lexeus, who for some reason I was capable of reaching high enough into heaven to pluck down to come witness me, because apparently he's interested in me. Sarah Bishop says, Kyle is just in the mood to be on my ass. I did one time out. Doesn't mean I'm at all hormonal. You win, Sarah. And not in a way where you actually win, but in a way where, like, who's in the mood to even go at it with you? It'll be one of those things where you're just kind of barking at a brick wall with your hormonal ass. You know what I'm talking about, girl? You know what I'm talking about? Just lay off Curious. His comment really was not, and the bottom line is, you want to refute that all day, you can, but Curious didn't deserve it. He said, literally, this is what happened. Straight up, this is what happened. A girl is pregnant in my stream. Another girl goes, I'm pregnant too. Another person goes, damn, a lot of pregnant bitches in this shit. You know what I mean? And even that's worse, because I could imagine you being like, nobody calls me a bitch, and then banning him. Do you get what I'm saying? But he just said, this stream is flooded with pregnant pussy, and you timed him out. You know what I mean? If it was kind of funny or something, that would be the joke. But it was just like an abrupt and immediate timeout for an observation that was astute and correct. This stream is technically flooded with pregnant girl pussy. Like, there are two of you in here who are pregnant. I don't have a lot of subscribers. You know what I mean? And I certainly don't have a lot of people who watch the streams. There are only 40 of you here right now. So the idea that a couple of you are women, which is amazing because YouTube statistics typically it's like straight dudes watching shit. You know what I mean? I'm not running a makeup channel. I'm not running some stupid ass channel full of, BuzzFeed monkey balls. Like, yeah, this is packaged as a list, but they're anecdotal things from people on Reddit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, there are a couple of girls in here and then 2 of them are pregnant. A guy made an observation and you timed his ass out. It wasn't spam. It wasn't stupidity. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that Faith rides her horseback and is vigilant against. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? Lexaeus wouldn't have timed him out. Faith wouldn't have timed him out because it was just a corny, random little thing. So there's that. I mean, be as upset about it as you want to be, Sarah Bishop. But, what's it gonna change at the end of the day? Faith says I'm back. Ooh, Faith, if you knew just how unbelievable Sarah was acting. She's abusing the wrench. And then, like, if she just shut the hell up about it, I would, like, not think about it and we'd continue. But she won't. And I think Lexaeus senses what may be on the horizon for Sarah. But she's too pregnant to see it herself. And she's all capsing again. Kyle, Lex did time him out. What the fuck are you seeing? Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Leave Widowmaker alone, okay? In a match of Overwatch, I'd be upset because Widowmakers and Hanzos, they're typically not really contributing. Do you get what I'm saying? But she's not in a match of Overwatch right now. Leave Widowmaker alone. Leave Curious alone. Like, I will shield my brethren. I will shield my stream viewers from your onslaught. How dare you? You think I just modded you so you could come in here and spice it up? You know what I mean? That's not what this is. This is a family. Look at what you're doing to this family. Widowmaker says, I love his voice and I love him. This is just a little boy. I know it. I love it. Faith F says, Widow, please shut up. You should learn that pisses people off. What pisses people off? Widow being Widowmaker. Yep. Sarah Bishop says, oh dear God, Kyle, sorry, but you're wrong. You aren't even getting the time outs right. Okay. Again, Sarah. Again. I want to see where Sarah goes today. I really do. I really want to see where Sarah goes. Faith says, oh, now you just said but a little while ago. And Widow's like, what did I do? Yeah, see? Faith is going to pick a fight. I love Faith for that. I love it. Wow. Why are you roasting people in the stream? Even I don't do that ever. Okay? I never do that. Bing bong. Sarah Bishop was timed out. I'm going to do that right now and let her go crazy. Oh, yeah. Talk about stirring the pot. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. I hope the water don't break. It's such an ass. All right, look. Number 26. No lunch, bathroom break, and a 12-hour shift. Retail pharmacist here. I eat and pee on the run. Oh, my God. Where is Stripes in the middle of this? Where is Stripes? Oh my God. Number 25. Many years ago, I was a vacuum cleaner salesman. There were songs about this particular brand of vacuum cleaner and how awesome it was. Every morning we had to sing these songs as a group. In fairness, it was pretty quality as far as the vacuum cleaner was concerned. Don't believe Faith's lies when she tells you her age. Faith is too hot, too fine for anybody. Don't worry about it. Hilda Hernandez says, hey Kyle, happy Friday. And there's a whole bunch of drinks. Happy Friday to you, Hilda. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And, I hope everybody else gets even sexier as we progress into this list. Number 24. I used to work at a place in which my boss implemented a no more than 2 glasses a day water policy. What a cunt. I ignored this rule and complained directly to our CEO, and the matter ended later that day. What was weird, though, was the majority of the people actually following the rule, and some even shopped me up to HR about breaking the rules. What? I left not long after because not only was my boss a bellend, but if my colleagues were going to... Jessica E. donated and said, calm down my kids. Oh no, wait, calm down kids to everybody else. She probably donated that a little bit ago, but really just wants everybody to stay calm. And it's true. Everybody can stay calm. We are calm. See, everybody's a happy family right now. But wait a minute. I think the only reason the family is happy is because of something going on. The fury may return at any moment. We all live in fear of what may be to come. Faith says, that's what I mean. Stop just saying LOL. It's stupid. I don't know why it bothers me. Oh boy. Oh no. See, now she's gonna get fucking timed out. Oh no. Well, Faith has a wrench, man. So you guys are the ones teasing you. Whoa. So look, man. Here we go. Number 23. Old job of mine in a warehouse. Our stations were pretty far apart. We'd listen to music. We'd all usually have our own stuff playing. Not a problem, since you could barely hear the neighbor's music. Well, the CEO didn't like hearing multiple songs when walking through the warehouse. He made a rule that we all either had to listen to the same music or none at all. That's gay. Guys, Snapchat me so that I can just read them after the stream. Snapchat Kyle, because I'm getting a lot of Skype messages right now, and that's kind of ruining everything. I saw that Widowmaker was timed out by Faith. I knew that was coming. You can't tease Faith, man. She's the warden around here. Faith says, I was just gonna ban then unban real quick, but I misclicked. What do you mean? What did you do? Oh, she timed out. That's funny. Lexia said, saw that coming. I think we all did. Oh boy. I think Widowmaker wanted to be timed out by Faith now. After all of that ramping up, you know what I mean? She's stirring the pot too. And by she, I mean he, dude. That's a man. Don't let Widowmaker fool you. It's just another little boy. Number 22. Can't handle my hands in my pockets. Or can't have my hands in my pockets. What a weird workplace rule that is. What a weird list this is. They should have titled this list, Reasons to Burn Down a Place of Employment. According to Reddit, Fat Raikage says, think you saw the deserve that timeout. I think you saw the deserve that timeout. What, Fat Raikage? I need to find a chair on Amazon, right? But I don't want to pay more than $200 for it. I need the chair to support about 300 pounds because I'm probably going to be giving that chair a lot of the business. You know, getting up, sitting down, what you do with a chair. You get what I'm saying? So I just need to sort that out. Then we need to fuck around with this Destiny crap. I think I need to pay my light bill today. Lexia says, so you guys want to hear the biggest coincidence in my life? What, that you guys are amazing and that Lexeus has also found some people in his life that are equally as amazing as you guys are to me? I doubt it, because nobody can be as amazing as you guys are to me. So let's hear it. Let's hear it, Lexeus. Let us hear it. Timid Cheetah says faith equals the NSA. I'm just going to leave that comment to be what it is. Wow. Number 21. If you are 1 minute late, it's a tardy. If you take half a day, nothing goes on your record. I was just told to take half a day if you are going to be late because they straight up fire you for tardies. Also, if you clock out early, it is a tardy. If you have to go to the doctor on lunch break and it is going to take an hour and 10 minutes, take the rest of the day off. Weird. It seems there's 44 of you in the chat. I'd like everybody who's speaking just to take a quick moment to just put it on pause. There are 44 of you here, and I just want to know some of your names. I'm not going to expose you because I have the ability to just see who's watching, but I want you, if possible, to just type H into the chat so I can see who you are and just admire you for being here and lurking. And thank you personally for being who you are and doing what you do. You know, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you in a big way. Wow, Lunar Lad's here. That's awesome. Canned bread, put a capital H. That's wrong. Well done. Trinity Force 1. Interesting. Love to see you. Fat anime weeb. Well done. I mean, not fat anime weeb. That one anime weeb. Sorry, I combined you with somebody else. No capital H's, dude. No capital H's. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Sarah Bishop returns. She says, Faith, I told her to stop saying LOL over and over. She's probably 11 years old. Yes, I need more 11-year-olds on the channel. You know how you're supposed to boost your viewer count and subscriber count on YouTube? It's by getting kids. Kids. Kids with access to their parents' credit cards. I'm kidding. Chris Russ. Fabian Escato. It's nice to see you, Fabian. Ludwig. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Hilda says, alone at the office today. You know what I mean? It's time for Kyle or a marathon. Well, I appreciate you, Hilda, if that's how you get down. That's what I'm talking about. So, here we go. Number 20. Firemen. Our risk management department decided long ago that poles were too risky for us, so we use the stairs. We have poles anyway. Anyway, now the newest rule is no free weights, as in no one free weights to work out to stay fit. Go in the burning high rise, absolutely walk around the station carrying 40 felt dumbbells, too risky. I love it. You can, wow. You're sending people into a burning building and telling them what the hell they can have going on at their workplace. Widowmaker says that she loves Faith, and by she I mean he. You better watch it, bub. Okay, I hate to go all Wolverine on you, Widowmaker, but there's no penises getting close to Faith. No sex in the champagne room. All of you are too young for that. Sylvia Def says the dimam. That was what I meant to say. Yup. Okay. Just want to make sure I saw all the people who wrote H. Tia Sandy. Pyro Man. Interesting. Well, love you all. Hope you're all having a great day. As we continue up the list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules, according to Reddit. Number 19. I don't know if it's standard, but I worked at a place where HR wasn't allowed to tell us if someone was fired. It was a big enough place that you might not be able to realize someone had left. When you found out, you weren't supposed to ask why. So if you wanted to know if they were fired, you'd ask, was there cake? Which was to say that if the person had retired or left pleasantly after a number of years, they would be given a party with cake. If they were fired, not so much. I haven't seen Brian for some time. Was there cake? Brian no longer works here. Was there cake? I love it. I love it. That's pretty genius. It's pretty genius stuff. Thanks again to Jessica E, who has been lighting up the stream with that money. Money, 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 money. Damn, who's Sarah Bishop calling moron? Sarah Bishop says, I don't think she is a girl if she has to keep saying it. Well, yeah, I mean, she could just prove it. Sure. I mean, if it's a man, then there's a dick down there, you know? The girl can just prove what's going on. You know, what's going on. Oh, so you were calling her a moron. Wow, that's edgy. Well, you know what? Listen, girls, listen. No fighting, okay? Well, you have to just accept it. If one of you's a woman and the other one's a woman, Sarah Bishop's pregnant, so she's legit a woman. How about that? You know? And, you know, if you are a woman Widowmaker, then you can rest assured that at least you're not pregnant. So, you know, you win. Wow. You win. Wow. So, Jessica E says also, Kyle, I'm older than you, mister. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Something tried to escape my body sauce. I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen and keep going. Number 18, my workplace doesn't let you use the word problems. Instead, we have to say challenges if something is wrong, as a problem is a negative word, and challenges promote the fact that there is room to fix said problem. Oh, whatever. I really hope you all are having a great day, that you don't feel that the challenges of life are overwhelming you in any way. Because if you do, you should know that there's somebody out there for you, even if they're not your first pick. A lot of people sometimes get lost in how they feel about one or two people, and the fact that they're not getting attention from those specific people. But just because you're not getting certain people's attention doesn't mean that no attention is available for you. So utilize what's available to you, because it would probably make certain people's day, even if you don't know it. Wow, So we're going to go ahead and roll up to number 17 here. There was an issue where there was too much socializing going on the factory floor, particularly when people were working while sitting down. Okay, so they made everybody stand. When that presented ergonomic problems, they brought in these weird chairs that made you sit at a slant. They had no backs and no wheels, so they wouldn't cause distractions. No part of it made any sense. That's pretty lame. Simple Vision Video says, Kyle, that's totally me. I've missed out on opportunities with people for being focused on other people. Join that Destiny clan, and I'll tell you some things about life that you need to go ahead and take advantage of before it's too late. Life is a series of doors and windows that are opening and closing, and sometimes you can break in, but usually you're going to get glass shards all over yourself. You know what I'm talking about? The bottom line is, this is something that women, unfortunately, and I hate to seem sexist or misogynistic in saying this, but women suffer from this more often than not, because a lot of girls, like, let's say the girl is above a 5, and when I say that, I don't mean to objectify women. What I do mean is that some people are very clearly in the attractive pool, whereas other girls aren't typically approached. You know what I mean? So for the girls who are in the attractive pool, they know what they got and they know what they can get. But the girls who aren't, they're apprehensive. They don't know who to trust, blah, 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 blah. Whereas an attractive girl knows that she pretty much can't trust anybody. So there's that bottom line. Long story short, there are a lot of people that are interested, right? So whenever they find somebody that they're interested in, a lot ends up based around whether or not that interest comes back at them. And when you base so much of what has the potential to make your days good or bad, to put it, to dilute what I mean a little bit, you know what I mean? It's very, very dangerous. A lot of us don't wake up, whether we're guys or girls, feeling like we need somebody else to define us, or that we need somebody's reaction or somebody's validation to give us a sense of purpose or meaning. But at the same time, having certain people kind of like dip in and out of our day is something that is healthy. You know what I mean? And even if we don't put a considerable amount of, significance into whether or not these people make us a part of their day or feed us their attention, it's still detrimental if, I guess the simplest way to think of it is like, two people that are together and they're all about exclusively each other, to the point where everybody else just falls outside of the bubble, and it becomes like a codependence thing where it's almost like, it's almost as bad as what I would consider like Joker and Harley Quinn, where they're just terrible in general, but they're great for each other. But at the same time, that codependence isn't, oh my God, I don't want to use the word healthy, especially after that Rick and Morty episode. Why did Beyond Therapy say Kyle, check your PayPal? Wait a bing bong minute. Sorry, I'm typing in my Gmail monkey balls to go check. Oh, dude, that is killer. Dude, you're the man, Beyond Therapy. I appreciate you. He sent $10. I really appreciate you, Beyond Therapy. And he includes the note. I love all of your work and all of the work that my cult leader provides. Hail Kyle. Oh boy. That's a joke, YouTube. If guys, I don't know if you know, but whenever these videos reach the threshold of 1,000 views, they are available for review to see if it's, because like I told you, I have a bot on my channel that literally just immediately demonetizes every video. Like the bot flags the videos as not advertiser friendly, so I can't make ad revenue off of the videos. When the video reaches 1,000 views, that's when it's available for review. So I click a button to request review, then a real person has to sit down and watch nearly an hour or more of my shit. We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes right now. Do you know what I mean? And then decide whether or not it's advertiser friendly. So a lot of the things I say in here, like at the same time, I don't care because I'm really just doing this for you guys. People like Lexeus, a lot of you donating right now, people who are in the stream watching right now. I just do this for you because you guys are what are getting me through this. You know, if YouTube crashes and burns, like it's been a long time coming, and you know, the world has to go on. Innovation and necessity breeds innovation. And invention, and we really need something to pull a Netflix and become the new streaming service as far as online content is concerned, because YouTube had its chance to fix its shit, but it's so up its own ass, like the monopoly that it is. It's kind of like McDonald's going, we're McDonald's, we don't need to change anything, people are gonna come buy this shit regardless because they're coasting on name alone. But they got what's going on. Beyond Therapy says, my bad, my dude, for what? No, man. Thank you so much. No. It's a joke. And jokes are good. You know, YouTube needs to suck a fuck and not do the whole trying to make everything candy ass and honky dory apple sunshine lollipop daisies. It's so whack. You know what I mean? Let TV be TV. A lot of people love YouTube because it can get weird, because it can get strange, because it can get edgy, because it can get dark without, you know, just immediately being ISIS, man. We don't want Jews dead. We don't want to kill people. We don't want to spread hate. We're just having a good time. We're having a laugh. This is all humor, whether you understand that humor or not. Everybody's different. People are subscribing here, so they need to recognize that this isn't something that's like bad. So, you know, be yourself. Because I'm going to be me, and I appreciate that you guys are letting me be me. So holy crap. We just got to, you know, let what's going down go down. And thank you again. I truly appreciate it. Beyond Therapy. I love what his name implies. That therapy ain't going to do him a lick of good, baby. A lick of good. So, I think somebody asked for the Patreon link. That was you, Timichita. There it is. But that one anime weeb says Kyle will donate next Redditless stream. Don't feel obligated to. I appreciate it if you do. But I love you for being you. And I love my sexy and horny patrons. Oh my god. How are you guys so amazing? You know what I mean? Look at this guy. Look at these guys. Look. You see the, oh my god. Oh my god. As we travel up the list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules, we arrive at number 16. I'll read like 5 of these solid. I apologize for all the breaks. I used to work for the now long defunct books, movies, and music store Media Play. Never heard of it. Just one of 285 reasons that poorly run businesses ran into the ground was the tardy/attendance policy. If you were literally like 1 second late clocking in, even hours before the store opened, it was a really, really big deal. You'd not only be formally written up, but lectured like a child, oftentimes berated even. If you were tardy 3 times, bye-bye. However, If you no-showed and then called 2 hours later saying that you were sick, okay, thank you, feel better. This trained everyone to just take a sick day instead of being half a second late to work. I can't tell you how many times you'd see a coworker screeching into the parking lot before work after fighting the traffic from a wreck or whatever, noticing that it was 8:01, and then slowly driving off to go home and feign being sick. This was particularly upsetting when it was a pull-down stock, when we needed every hand on deck, but had unusually early shifts. These things happen. These things happen. Widowmaker said, Kyle, you are a god. All hail Kyle. All hail Kyle. Ooh, you gotta be careful here, Widowmaker. Don't you care? Oh, I love you, sir, because you're probably a young man. This is probably Butter Slice incarnate, guys. You don't even know. You don't even know. You know how much I hate Widowmakers and Hanzos and fucking Overwatch? And this person is in here. I doubt that this person has even seen my Overwatch videos, is the interesting part. They probably genuinely are an 11-year-old, as Faith and Sarah are probably perpetuating. Number 15. Another dumb rule, empty inbox. My boss was an inbox Nazi. Like if you had old emails in there, he would flip and make you respond to them or delete them. Apparently, you shouldn't have anything left at the end of the day. Deal with them or delete them. Joke's on him though. I just made a subfolder marked personal and everything went in there. Get fucked, Bill, you old wanker. I know I read that wonderfully.
Get fucked, Bill, you old wanker.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Faith says he's just fucking teasing. He doesn't care. Faith knows, boy. High five to Faith's butt cheek. Number 14. When I was in the military, I saw a buddy of mine sitting outside crying. I went and consoled him as best as I could. Apparently, he was just depressed and unhappy. After he was feeling a bit better, I went to go find someone to tell them what was happening. They knew. In fact, he had been crying so much lately that they had instituted a no crying at your desk policy. Which is why he was outside. Why was he crying? Somebody said, "Dear God, what the fuck?" The AF has something called ALS, which stands for Airmen Leadership School. That's not the ALS I was thinking of. Basically a simplistic how to be a supervisor sort of thing. The teacher asked the class what we would do if someone was crying at their desk. I had a good laugh when I told her how my squadron had handled this. Oh boy. Oh my god. Timid Cheetah says, I'm sorry, Kyle, but I'm not a big fan of Overwatch. Well, I think you need to give it an adequate chance, you know? I think the people who are not big fans of Overwatch haven't really seen to understand it. And I'm not saying that you should, you know, give something your time if you don't feel it deserves it. Most people can decide at a glance, you know, whether they're into something or not. Not, you know, again, that sounds basic as fuck. It sounds like you're judging a book by its cover, so to speak. But we all do it, you know, it's something that we have to live with. That's what we're usually down with. And if you're not into shooters, you know, a lot of girls aren't into shooters and a lot of girls play Overwatch is the crazy thing, man. I like to think Overwatch is one of those games that just breaks down what is conventionally expected. So I think you should just look at the game from the perspective of at least 10 different heroes. You know what I mean? And I say 10, why not even 6? Just one hero from each class. Because I'm a DPS douchebag and I want to get out there and I want to kill everybody. That is not how everybody has to play Overwatch. You can be a healer, you can be a tank, you can support. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a class in Overwatch for everybody. And well, we're not going to get into Overwatch. If you don't like it, I hope that it didn't touch your no parts. You know what I mean? I hope you didn't have a bad experience with Overwatch. Sarah Bishop said, I just spent my last $60 on hand, so I'm broke too. Should have gave that to me so I could use it for Destiny 2. See how I highlighted the 2 when I said that? What a wanker. Curious says, I just caught up to where I got timed out. Cheers for the love, Kyle. Wow, he's really watching the stream in the past. What a jackass. Love that guy. I'm looking for a job right now, but things are looking bad. I believe in you, Detroit. I have faith that you can find what you're looking for. Sometimes finding a job, unfortunately, is really all about who you know, though. So hopefully you can make some connections. That one anime weep says, I have $72 bills in Google Play, Kyle. Sorry for the black stereotypes. You don't need to apologize for the phrase dollar bills. What the fuck? This is not, you know what I mean? Apologize to YouTube, maybe, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I was walking down the street the other day and I saw an African-American man. Is that okay, YouTube? Is that okay? You should see my eyes shifting because YouTube is being freaking crazy right now. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Sarah Bishop said, Kyle, you just talked to me like a fucking cunt. Really? What the hell? What did I say to Sarah Bishop just now? What did I say to Sarah Bishop just now? Lexia says, same, Faith. I'm in a real depression funk. Guys, you guys are depressed because you probably have reason to be depressed. But what you got to do, and here's something that I told Sabrina in a Snapchat message last night. Guys, I think we got to recognize, unfortunately, that a lot of what we're going through and a lot of what we're going to go through is inevitable. Do you know what I mean? Some of the shit that we got to deal with is fucking inevitable. There are things that we can control and that we have sway over, and there's things that we really can't do anything about. So with her, what I told her was that I think we need to just accept some of the things that we're going through and not, look at the glass half full. You know what I mean? I hate that optimistic, typical outlook that's basic of some asshole that might like Tweety Bird or put Marilyn Monroe quotes on her fucking Facebook page. But my point is, it's better to go through something now when we can handle it, so to speak, without really crumbling. Like, yeah, it hits us in a way where we're like, this sucks, but we can still go on. We still have the strength. We still have the capacity to, endure, and we can snap back, like, because we have the elasticity to make that happen. And better it happen now when we can handle it than when we can't handle it. And I know that to many, it may seem like right now is the time that we can't handle, but trust me when I say I think that you guys are going to be able to get through it. And I have faith, not to be silly, Faith. Oh, wow. Sabrina says, I just got here and I heard my name. What the fuck? She's going to think she's important. You're not that important, Faith. Love you. But like I said, you have to have faith that you'll end up somewhere soon where you're genuinely so pleased that you end up where you get that you wouldn't look back into your past and change a single thing. Because if you didn't go through everything that you went through, it might jeopardize where you end up. And I know that sounds crazy, but trust me, hopefully you find yourself in a situation or with somebody or in a place where you're so happy and ready and appreciative that you could end up where you were, that you're legit glad for everything that led up to it. Because what you're going through is just going to mold your ass and make you stronger for what's to come. And I like to think of it like this. Some people, when they're young, they can't handle the shit that's going on in their life, so they kind of just check out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, when real shit comes to hit them later on down the line in life, they can't handle it, so they kill themselves. You know what I mean? They have an outburst and they hurt other people. You know what I mean? Some people have a psychotic breakdown and they lose their mind. I'm not saying that you should just be like, oh, other people's lives are worse, right? So I have to just deal with it. What I'm saying is you should be happy that we're dealing with shit now while we can handle it. Because if we reached a point where we couldn't handle it, then we truly be fucked. Creepy Boner says, Kyle's making people mad today. Is that what I'm doing? Fat Raikage says, I miss Stripes. Stripes is always here. How am I making people mad? Faith timed out Widow. What did she say? You can't just say yeah and LOL. What a dumb little boy. You know, if Widowmaker were a big titty lady, it'd all be fine, you know? But you're in the land of pregnant ladies and faith. Pregnant ladies and faith. Faith and the Pregnant Ladies. That sounds like a kick-ass band name. Faith and the pregnant ladies. I didn't say you're not that important, Faith. I was talking about Sabrina. Faith, I never said that. I never said that, Faith. I was saying, like, because I was talking about Sabrina and something that I said to her last night in Snapchat. And then she came in here and was like, whoa, I just got in here and I already heard my name. So I said, oh, she's going to think she's important. You're not that important, Sabrina. If I said Faith, I apologize. I must have misspoke. You're on my brain, Faith. Isn't that what you want? So you're just blurting out of my mouth if that happened. But I don't believe that it did. I interrupted myself talking about what I said to Sabrina to say, oh, you don't think you're too important because she just came in and heard her name, you know, like immediately, like I spent the whole stream talking about it or something. And that's not the case. So I would never say that, Faith, and you know it. So if it was a slip, then let me be. I don't like this phrase I'm making people mad today. What the fuck? Ugh. Jesus Christ. Faith says, yes, you did. That's what you said. I'm sorry, Faith. You should understand that that's not what I meant, and you know it. Oh, here we go. Number 13. I used to work for Amazon in Ireland, and their toilet breaks were crazy. Maximum of 10 minutes a day, but also a maximum of 10 minutes per week? So you could only go to the bathroom twice? You had to change the status on your computer so everything was recorded, and some managers would call you out on it, even go as far as threaten your job. I had an understanding with my manager and told him that if I need to take a shit, then I'm going for it. Like any good manager, he just told me that as long as I give him the numbers he wants, then I could do what I want. Taking a shit. What the hell? Is it Simple Vision's birthday? Is that what he's saying? He says, creepy, it's nice being in Kyle's time zone. Is it? Is it? Oh, people were just saying happy Friday. Did I read happy birthday? No, Hilda said Simple Vision's happy birthday. So why the hell did he say that? Kyle Willard says, I just won $800. You did not, Kyle Willard. If you did, you could give me like 150 of that. I'm kidding. That's a lot. That's a lot. But tell us how you won 800, Kyle, because if you did it, we want to win it too. Damn it. Happy birthday to fucking Kyle Willard if he just won that amount of money. How'd he do that? I just want to know how. That's all we want to know. Megan says, Kyle, I've been following the whole time. Comment was directed at Sabrina. I promise this, Faith. Yeah. Why are you hitting me like that? Why are you hitting me with this shit, Faith? What was that about? Why are you hitting me with that? Man. That's nuts. People just targeting me to target me to see what they can get away with. Should I be interacting with the stream chat? Or should I just be delivering these lists in a dry and typical fashion? Offline. Sabrina says it's her son's birthday today. I hope that you get to, give him the day that he wants, or I don't know, maybe he's young, so hopefully he just receives something that he likes and, gives you a good day and remembers it and thinks of you fondly. Carl Willard said, oh, I knew he probably gambled. He said, I got a scratch ticket for $20 and won $50. So I got two $20 ones and won $800 on one and lost the other. Jesus Christ, homie. Well, I guess that's what's up, Kyle Willard. I'm glad for you. Tell me which ones you did. Tell me what the name of it is. Not that I'm gonna go do it, but still, it's kind of crazy. Holy shit. People winning money on scratch cards. Hell no. I didn't know that's how it works, man. He said, I got a scratch ticket for $20 and won $50. So I got $220 and won $800. What the fuck? I'm not a gambler though, dude. I don't think I could ever bring myself to do it. I'm just not a gambler. Some of us aren't gamblers. You guys are bumming me out. Number 12. A rule that said if you have time to lean, you have time to clean, which fairly is obviously meaning that if there was no work, then you should be cleaning things. It was at an aircraft servicing station that was fairly small, but we needed a crew of at least 3 people for larger planes. The problem was that sometimes there were no planes, so there was no work. We would clean for a couple of hours and then just run out of stuff to clean. But according to management, that was no good. We had to be busy. I just love the idea of you guys with some mops just like swab the deck, even though it's clean. And then dancing with the mops, you know what I mean? We had to be busy. It got to be that we would fight over the work when it came in because everyone was so bored. And finding pretend busy work was much harder than just working. I remember getting the crew together to pick up pebbles off of the taxiway for a couple of hours. There's an old joke in aviation, go sweep the taxiway. So we actually did it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kyle Willard says, always buy $20. I always win with something within 20. What type of is that? Kyle says he gonna buy another $10 one and then cash this shit, man. You did it. So you the one. You still didn't reveal which one that is. You punk motherfucker. He says, I lost over $1,000 when I went to Vegas on a bachelor party. Ain't that Kyle Willard, man? Ain't that Kyle Willard? Let's go up to number 11 on the list of 56 friggin' ridiculous workplace rules. So, number 11. That is not the window I thought it would be. Let's give that another shot. Okay, there you go. Well, even that's not the size that it needs to be. There you go. That's a little bit better. Number 11. All the extra toilet paper in the building has to stay in a single closet where it can be overseen by the toilet paper queen. I heard her shrieking the other day when she discovered someone had hoarded one spare roll of toilet paper upstairs, so the people who work upstairs wouldn't have to walk down multiple flights of stairs when the toilet paper ran out. Wow. It's the cheapest one-ply toilet paper available on giant rolls that only fit in the special dispenser. I can't imagine anyone wanting to steal it. Well, not having to walk is the thing that you're not recognizing. So number 10. I used to own a pest control company. One day I walked into one of our bays and found a technician licking the inside of a cap from a bottle of herbicide. When asked, he told me that he just wanted to know how it tastes. I told him that any future pesticide will taste like unemployment and created no ingesting pesticide rule complete with signs. And that's where these stupid rules come from. It only takes one employee. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, man, this is creepy as hell. I want to go ahead and, hit the link so everybody can, jeans overalls. I love it. So everyone can join that Destiny clan again. But I keep forgetting. What? Wow, it is not letting me, wow. Look, whatever. Guys, bookmark that link, join it when the page loads. Because it's not loading right now, and that's pretty interesting. boy. Holy shit, Widowmaker got timed out again. What did she do? What did Widowmaker say? Oh, she's just spamming now. It's just a little boy, dude. Oh, well. Widowmaker could have been something great, but instead, they're just a one-word replying moron that's trying to get banned. It's true, they're just like the 12-year-old little boy. Oh, well. Someday, I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Number 9. I drive valet. The company handbook says you're never allowed to back up, ever. You absolutely cannot do the job without reverse. It's impossible. It's in there because of liability in our insurance policy. This way, it can always be the valet's fault if accidents occur ever. Interesting. Stupid, but interesting. Malicious compliance is a subreddit that I'm gonna do. That's a really good subreddit that I'm gonna start reading shit from. Guys, I'm gonna probably start posting videos for malicious compliance. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make them unlisted. So during the next lists, I'll give you the links to find the, the playlist so that you'll have them if you want them. Now, number 8. We have a lock on the first aid kits. So if you just need a band-aid for a cut, you have to get the key from the safety guy, which in turn makes it a reportable accident. With mountains of paperwork and investigations, we use an unbelievable amount of duct tape. Now. Well, Forsaken Bitch says, fuck that. I'd be keeping a box of band-aids in a rarely used drawer or hidden away somewhere. I actually need some tape because I sliced my finger open yesterday opening a hard drive, and I keep ripping it open while I'm just using my finger. So there's that. What a thrilling anecdote, I know. Number 7, we can't ask others if they want to grab a coffee in the break room. Why? Somebody said, just develop a subtle nod that means the same thing. A slap on the bum and a wink. Now that's what I'm talking about. Upvote. Somebody said, thanks for making coffee time awkward and confusing. Psh, jealous. Number 6, I used to work at a large bank. We had an attendance policy that was so complicated, it actually created an incentive for employees to take an entire day off rather than be tardy often. We've been seeing this a lot. A response to this reads, my high school had that too. If you were late enough to miss first period, you got a cut, which was detention. Even being late to first period 3 times counts as a cut, which was another detention. An absence was just an absence. No cuts, no detentions. Somebody else says, my school has a rule where if you came in more than 2 hours or so later, then they just counted you as absent for the day, but also punished you for being late. So anytime you have an appointment or just overslept by a little bit, you may as well just abandon the whole day. Yeah, education, y'all. Number 5, no accusing other staff members of being witches. Yeah, it happened, so we had to make a rule. I run a hostel in Uganda. Oh God, that's what made it real, the Uganda part. Sounds like a hostile work environment. Oh my God. Sounds like a hostile work environment. Sounds like a hostile work environment. That's awful. Somebody said my name. Primark says, hey Kyle, sorry about downgrading what I'm paying you. Money is tight this month. Dude, don't be sorry. Every bit counts. You are still supporting, and even if you had to stop, you still would have supported, and I'm appreciative and thankful to you for that. Whatever you can give, whenever you can give, it is a big help to me, and I appreciate you and everybody who's making that effort, because whether you're donating via the Streamlabs or, you know, PayPaling me something directly, whether you're super chatting, whether you're in the stream just watching, or you sit through one ad, whether you're, you know, sending me something off the Amazon wish list or being a patron, you're supporting and helping me, and it goes a long way. And it's why I do this as often as I try to, because you all deserve it. And you deserve more too. So I'm going to be trying to make that happen. But another thing I want to make especially my patrons aware of is that you guys have access to saying that we should watch a movie together. You guys can just call out a game and then I'll play it. Do you know what I mean? Because that is like in your rewards. So, you know, Stripes is really taking me to task with some of the terrible things she wants us to watch together. So we're going to be scheduling that, and hopefully I'll just, you know, publicize it using the list, so you guys know when we're going to start watching that sort of stuff. Widowmaker says, Kyle, I sat on my laptop. I'm a retard. Well, it couldn't have taken much damage. You're probably like a 6-pound, 11-year-old kid. You stupid little... Amy Versetti says, don't they still burn witches in those countries? Only if the breasts are big enough, so you've got nothing to worry about, Amy. You got nothing to worry about. Beyond Therapy says, oh my God, Sarah Bishop like Jamie Lee Presley. Don't know what you guys are talking about. That one anime weeb says, Kyle, Star Wars or Star Trek? I'm into Star Trek more, obviously. Star Wars is a fun spectacle. It's not bad. It's definitely, you know, interesting, and I'm a fan of it. But Star Trek, specifically The Next Generation, is in fact my favorite television show. And I was trying to break Hannah into that when she was here. So it'll be interesting. You know, you guys know I can't get enough of my TNG. Sean Watson actually sent me, here's the thing. I don't know how well this is gonna capture. Oh my God. Landscape mode is disabled. Please rotate to portrait mode. I don't know what you're doing. So never mind. We're gonna do it the other way. Van Gogh, Totoro, Amazon. It's interesting that you're asking about Star Wars versus Star Trek, because long story short, Sean Watson recently sent me a Enterprise that I wanted in the style of Van Gogh, and it is sitting next to me still packaged because I have not taken it out from its packaging to hang it up yet. I want to get this Totoro one next. I'm going to get that. But I want the Totoro one. I have the Star Trek one. This is it. The Enterprise. And it's like a canvas and it's nice. But I'm going to get the Totoro one to accompany this Enterprise one. And then I want to get this one that here's a Star Wars one that looks really neat. But you know, I don't want that one. I don't want it. I want, there is a, come on, man. Here it is. A Lord of the Rings one where he's fighting the fucking, Balrog, and it's Gandalf down there. So I want that one. I want the Totoro one, and I want the, I have the Enterprise one. So it's interesting that someone asked about Star Trek just now, because that's literally like sitting right next to me. Sarah Bishop says, it's a bad day for a lot of people. I am seeing. Kyle totally fucked my dat. Yeah, fuck her dat. Stupid bitch. Mercy has arrived too. Fucking fate. Ooh. Wait, did Widowmaker get banned? And then Mercy came in? No, Widowmaker is still here. So who's Mercy? Mercy said H. I hate you. Oh, well, they said that they hate Faith. Fuck you. Interesting. Faith didn't deserve that. Well, she got what was coming to her. Megan says, Kyle, did you want any Ghibli items? Yes, I do. I really do. Megan, I love you. I really do, Megan. Ooh, Megan, it'd be so cool. Megan, ooh, I really do, though. I really do. They don't need to be expensive at all. They could be the cheapest thing in there and I'd lose it and you know it, please. Ooh, let's regain that composure, Kyle. How about that? Miyazaki, Miyazaki. That one anime weeb is all like, what is your Snapchat, Kyle? It's just Kyle. I thought that was clear. It's fine. You know, I put these bookmarks up here and I just think it doesn't mean anything to anybody. Well, it's not Kyle Dobson, it's just Kyle, brah. Oh my god. Guys, let's finish this list. What am I doing? I apologize. And then I'll stream for you guys. I'll stream some video game. I don't think you guys want to see any more Absolver. That game's kind of weird. I'll play Just Cause. Is that bad? I mean, we're just going to be playing until... Oh boy, I need to make the money to make... to get Destiny 2. Whatever. I'll deal with it later. I need to worry about this fucking chair. Okay? So I'm going to need to probably take up a couple of projects on Audible. To get this chair the hell out of the way. Number 4, 2 weeks ago, I left my previous job. A memo went around saying people aren't allowed to look out the windows at work. It's a big ass glass building. Somebody said this one is just stupid. Why? Okay. And then he had to edit his post because he got a whole bunch of upvotes because other people wanted to know why too, you stupid jabroni. What a cuck bastard. Anyway, the person responds, apparently it was unprofessional. The new manager came in and made a bunch of ridiculous rules. I'd been there almost 2 years at the time and couldn't be arsed anymore within a month of her being there. Oh, she was a woman too. So she was abusing what little power that she probably had never had before. Oh boy. You know, some people just won't stop until you stop them. They are a force that will continue to move until, you know, impressed upon by another force. So, what a wannabe cannonball. Primarch Nova says, hey, Kyle, you want to hang out on PS4 after the stream? What do you mean hang out, bro? What did I just, I just said I'm probably going to stream this guy. I love you, Primarch Nova. I'm just going to be streaming some probably Just Cause. We'll see. I don't know. Bing bong. Creepy Boner says I was supposed to learn how to play Overwatch, but instead I got roasted. I didn't roast you. I think I remember trying to play with you, and every time we try to play, it's the same thing. I think we tried to play Destiny together, Alex. I think we tried to play Tamriel Unlimited together, and I think we almost were trying to get into Overwatch, and you know, if it's not one thing, it was another. If it wasn't the connection, if it wasn't you downloading the updates and it'll be downloaded soon, if it wasn't you like not having a headset or something, oh my god. I remember one day it was your birthday and we had decided we were going to play together, and then like I guess you waited until the moment we were supposed to start playing for you to be like, oh no, wait, I can't play yet. And I'm like, oh, interesting. But I guess it's all wonder. Wonder Pets, we're on our way to impregnate Sarah and save the day. We're not too big and we're not too tough, but if we impregnate Sarah, she'll have the right stuff. Go Bishop, you're pregnant again. Pregnancy tonight. Oh my god, you're an idiot. Number 3, all recreational activity is forbidden on company time and resources except fantasy football. That's why I got my boss's boss into Reddit. If you want something unblocked on a network, you make sure a director level wants it unblocked. Somebody said no IT worker will block Reddit. Oh boy. Well, as we reach number 2, I once needed a pen. I figured this was a reasonable ask. I went to the supply closet. Let me make this bigger in case people really need to see it. I went to the supply closet on my floor, which was locked, and asked the floor's administrator. She told me to go to the main supply room in the basement. I went to the basement and explained my situation of needing a pen. They told me all requests of supplies must be approved by a department head. The problem is, being new, I'd never met my department head. She also worked in San Francisco. I worked in Milwaukee. So I needed to send an email both introducing myself and asking her if I had permission to get a pen from the supply closet. Red tape, am I right? Somebody's like, well, did you get the pen or not? Asking the real questions. So they respond back in my first 1-by-1 with my boss, or 1-on-1. I don't like that you wrote it 1-by-1, nigga. She asked me how everything was going. I said fine, but explained that I wasn't able to get a pen, which made taking notes in meetings difficult. She got up, went to her desk, and grabbed me It's just somebody named Actually Duck. An actual duck. Oh shit, I didn't realize I wasn't scrolled down. I apologize. Oh boy, you guys will be fine. You got the real chat on the right side. What is happening? Most kebabs here are pork. You see, I leave the chat for a couple of seconds. You're all talking about kebabs. Hamde B says, hey, all made it to the top 2. Top 2? And you're a girl? Hamde, how long have you been a girl? Why was that one anime we banned? Oh. Kyle, you are a cunt. A big fat cunt. Okay. Where are these all coming from? I don't know. She may have meant it jokingly. I'm unbanning her. I'm unbanning her. I'm unbanning her. I'm unbanning her. Because in the UK, that's how they talk to people. I'm unbanning her. We'll see based on where it goes, Faith. You're not wrong. I definitely stand by you striking that in the event that it were to happen. But I'm not sure if she meant it like, you cheeky cunt. You're such a cunt, Kyle. Come over here and let me sit on your lap. I don't know. I don't know how it may have been meant. It's weird. Other places in the world are weird, Faith. She says it was a joke. That's what you know what I mean? I was right. We gotta be aware of different places in the world and how they mean things. I'm sorry, Weeb. It's just we get a lot of stupidity in here, you know? So we need to just be quick and ready to strike that shit down before it really gets out of control, because it's gotten out of control before. But yeah. Oh boy. No, Lexius, no. You did what, Lexius? No, dude. That was a really expensive chair. Lexius, you really didn't need to do that. Lexius, I am not my dude. Dude, I love you, my dude. All right? Lexius, I love you, my dude. But, I mean, I am not going to be upset with you if you reverse that purchase, because it's really expensive. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a really expensive chair for my fat ass, and you really didn't need to do that, Lexius. I really, you do enough, man. I love you. You're pretty much like the oh, you know what I was just thinking about pressing? The item get button from Zelda. I'm talking about. But no, dude, you really do enough. Lexius, you've done enough. To be honest, there's probably over 50 things that you've made happen on the wish list alone. So you're, whoa, boy. Lexius, how you're scaring me in these streets, man. I shouldn't have even exposed them like that. Oh my fucking god, Lexius, you're scaring me, man. Oh my god, Lexius. That was a $200 chair, Lexius. that he just bought from me. It was $230, I'm sure. Lexius, ooh, come on, man. How can it's not fine though, Lexius. It's not fine. The chair's not fine. Oh my god, the chair's not fine. So what can I do for you here, Lexius? Establish a serious project for me to do for you right now. I'm not gonna let you get out of this stream, Lexius, without establishing something for me to crank out exclusively for you, because that's project money. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was intending to get onto and I'm probably still gonna, why not, throw out some shit, but I was intending to read like essentially a short story, like a book for somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? What do you want, Lexius? I am horrified at this purchase. Thank you, Lexius. Damn, son. Damn. Oh my god. Ooh, like my face is like drained. It's like I feel numb. Hannah, are you here? Hannah's probably busy. She had to go see her horses today. Well, I didn't say, I don't mean have to. She wanted to go see them. She was on her way home, so she just, ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We talking about weebs. Oh my god. Lexius. Lexius, goodbye. Why can't I promote Lexius to anything in the world? Oh my god. You know what I'm talking about? He's not gonna say anything, is he? That cheeky angel of a man. He better stop. Oh my god, Lexius did not. Wait, why is Creepy Boners asking if oh shit. Oh no. Oh, I thought I broke it. Woo, that's good. Okay. Hey, Fat Man's here. Fat Man says morning. He would roll in at the end of this. Oh, you guys are talking about the titty mouse pad. You know, my favorite part about the titty mouse pad is that it's not available. You know, I really enjoy that. Where is that thing? Where is it? There it is. It's a titty mouse pad, and it's also a little kid dick sweater, which had the most fire reviews in the world. I would have gotten some serious viral attention if I could have read the reviews, the Amazon reviews on the little kid penis sweater. Friggin', you know, oh my god. I can't type in little kid dick into Google. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I want to search for it and see if there was an archive, but I'm not brave enough to end up on the FBI list typing in little kid dick sweater. Oh man, dude, where is Lexius? Lexius says, LOL, I can't think of anything to ask for. Oh man, Lexius, you have all the time in the world to establish something that you may want me to do. I want you to literally take something that's a topic, or, you know, I know it's probably not a game or a movie. You could take a movie that's dear to you, and I'll do, and I don't know, like I'll even do like a video essay or something. Those are all the rage right now. All the people on YouTube are doing video essays. Primarch Nova says, hey Kyle, can we hang out during your Just Cause stream? Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming it for everybody. Well, y'all better bing bong out. Sir Carl, what the hell was that name? Sir Carlos? That is the weirdest way. No, Sir Carlos. Can you imagine if somebody named their kid Carlos, but instead of spelling it CARLOS, they spelled it CARLOUS? It is like Carlos. Ew. It has a name meaning. This ought to be good. Carlos. What does it mean? Is there a meaning here somewhere?
Coming up with the name that your baby is supposed to use.
Shut up. Nobody asked for that. See why people don't go to your sites? I bet you they came up with a meaning for Kyle, by the way, because when I was born and my mom invented the name, obviously, it had no meaning. But they figured this shit out now, I'm sure. What the hell is Caballarians? Oh no, there is not a how to pronounce Kyle at howtopronounce.com. They're gonna fuck this up, I know it. Oh boy.
Sile.
Nope.
Sile.
Nope.
Sile.
Nope.
Sile.
Nope. It's Kyle, you assholes. You done fucked it up. Who am I, the angry video game Joe? The angriest Joe you ever. That's a layered reference. Oh boy, so it says your name Kyle gives you self-assurance, independence, and confidence. You have depth of mind, an ability to concentrate and to follow a line of thought to a logical conclusion. What are these, horoscopes? Your love of challenging the concepts of others invariably leads you to create your own ideas and to pioneer new lines of thought. Your strong characteristic of individuality qualifies you as a leader. You must be independent, and you do not brook interference in any way. It will not be tolerated. Although you do not tolerate interference on your own affairs, this characteristic does not prevent you from interfering in the affairs of others. Bitch, what you got going on over there? You know what I'm talking about? You are usually either telling or showing someone how you do something properly. You gotta do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like that. Hi, it's Vince with Slap Chop. You're going to be in a great mood all day. You're going to be slapping your troubles away with slap the slap, slapping your troubles away with Slap Chop. Oh my God. You hit it like this. I'm sorry. I really lost control of whatever was going on. That one anime weeb says, I have a Totoro plush, Kyle. You want it? How big is it? You know what I want? I want like a bobble. No, I don't. I don't want anything because Lexaeus just got everything that I needed. Everything. There's so many things on the wish list that Lexaeus himself exclusively has gotten, and I just want to make a video or a song or an essay or a movie review or play a game. Lexaeus, what should I play? What should I play after the stream? What do you want me to... What does Lexaeus want to see me play? And I'm going to say it like this. There's tons of games up on a shelf that I never play, but as I lean the microphone over like this one term, I'm going to look up at that shelf. And the shelf says, oh boy, Assassin's Creed Unity is up on that shelf, okay? Overwatch is on the shelf. Dying Light. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Ooh, the Call of Duty World War II beta is still live if you guys want to see me jump back into that, but this is all up to Lexaeus, so try to convince him if you will, if you want to see more of that me lighting people on fire with that shotgun, because that shit's hilarious. Doom is on that shelf. Metal Gear Solid is up there. Alien Isolation, Fallout 4, and Batman. I still have Batman that we could get through. Wow, would you look at that? Hamday says, Kyle, my breasts, they yearn for you. Oh no, she says, if you don't type it, we'll miss you, Kyle. It was nice knowing you. What do you mean if I don't type it? If I don't type what? Don't do what? Oh no, yeah, no, I wasn't gonna type that into the internet. Y'all got me fucked up. Little kid dick. I wouldn't even need to press enter. I just hear sirens. Weir, weir. You know what I mean? 11 by 6 inches. I don't know, girl. You probably got impregnated in the room while it was there. It has seen things. Lexaeus said, let's play some Batman, Kyle. Oh yeah. Looks like we doing that right after this stream. So guys, we're going to jump right into that Batman. Thank you for accompanying us to the end of this ridiculous list that, Lexaeus derailed with an over $200 purchase. He's bought so many things already, dude. I swear to God, he's the papa of this channel. I'm the dad, man. I promise you guys, but ooh, Lexaeus. like say his term. Well, Mr. Nuding time arrives as we roll in to number 1 on the list of 56 ridiculous workplace rules. But before we do it, I'd like to thank all of you for your contributions. You know what I mean? Specifically Jessica E. Okay, specifically Beyond Therapy, and specifically Luxius for his insane purchase from the Amazon wishlist. I love you, man. Jeez. I'd like to thank all of you who are watching, and especially those of you who are watching after the fact, even though the video's already gone up and you're just watching it later, and you've actually made it to the end of this with me getting derailed as usual. You're really a saint to your trooper. I love you. Leave a comment, and I'll respond to every comment on this video, because I just want you all to understand and know that I'm here for you, even if you abuse it like Widowmaker does, you know? So, I'm here. I also especially want to thank my insane patrons. Today is the first of the month. You guys really hooked it up in a gangster-ass way. Look at Nuding at the top of the damn list. He's a patron as well. How much is enough, Lexius? You can stop everything right now. I'm never going to take your name off the list or anything. You know what I'm talking about? I swear to God. You know, when we end up getting our own, like, you know, sovereign state where we can call the shots, I'm gonna make him like the president. Fuck it. You know, no, I'll be the president, because that's probably too much work. I'll make him like Secretary of Gangster or something. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God. But thank you to all of my spicy and horny patrons. You know, it's all coming. It's all coming in the night. Number 1, in theory, we are allotted 3 personal absences a year, which cover unforeseen circumstances like a family emergency, car troubles, sick kid, etc. But in order to be approved, you need to get consent from the manager in advance. No one that I know has ever actually been approved in advance for their unforeseen emergency. What madness. Hey John, just letting you know that I'll get a flat tire on Friday and my kids will have diarrhea on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Hey John, I found a new Indian place, so I won't be in on Monday. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's where I'd play like a flush noise on my instant thing. Oh no. Oh no. My instance logged me out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I think all I have to do is type something specific in. I just want to personally thank Lexius for single-handedly putting me in the splash zone. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta change my pants in this bitch. Oh yeah. Hamday says, but that's an emergency. I remember my line manager used to ask us to tell him in advance when we'd be sick. What comedy. Guys, I will see you in the stream when I'm on the PS4. Where you guys can have more, you know, you guys will have all the control over the stream chat that you really want, which I know is what you guys are dying for. So I'll see you guys soon. Lexius, thank you again, man. And send me some Snapchat messages with what you want, man, because I want to deliver what you're looking for. Let me scroll up in case I missed anything from Lexius. Holy hell, man. I'll tell you what, man, if there was somebody who wanted to establish some ridiculous rules, they wouldn't be ridiculous for me. It'd be Lexius. Take it easy, guys. Wait, Faith said until they push it down your throat, yes? The fuck are you talking about, Faith? Vegans are okay until they start pushing it down people's throats. Guys, I'll see you later. What are you talking about? Bye. Bye, Fat Man. Bye, Sarah. Bye, Marina. Bye, everybody. Love you.